Hey friends, Laura here. Today I am here with my neighbor Kylie and I'm here with Tammy. And Kylie was my neighbor who helped me rescue Rock. So Kylie, tell me a little bit about that experience.
Well, when you posted the pictures on Facebook, I could not just let him die. I felt so sad. And so I was like, all right, let's do it. And so I just brought out a beach towel and he was so scared. He basically came up to us. He knew he needed help. And I just grabbed him in the beach towel and I put him in a box. And then I reached out to Tammy and I was like, can you help us? And she was like, bring him over. I brought him over.
That's great. Tammy's been rescuing wildlife for decades. She's got opossums, she's got raccoons. And so Tammy, tell me a little bit about you. What inspired you to do this?
As a little girl, I used to pick up animals, bring them home. As I got older, I had kids instead. My kids got older. They would bring home stuff, or the neighbors would bring stuff. At that time, it was called underground because you weren't allowed to do wildlife rehab on your own. But I finally found out that you could take classes. And I just decided that I would like to do this, and I got real involved. And I had them in my house, and then I had a farm for a while and had them there. And then I got divorced, and I don't have any kids anymore, so now I care for the babies all the time. And I don't do tons and tons because I'm a permittee. I do probably 15 coons a year, and as many possums and groundhogs and everything else that I can do. When you guys posted in the Yellow Springs page that I was on, it was like, oh, they're not gonna find you by in the area. And
So have you seen like an uptick in animals this year?
Yes, absolutely. This year it was full, and there were a lot of people saying, oh, call this person, call that, and I knew they were all full. So that's why I said, but I just called her and said, hey, there's a kid that I need to take on, and she was fine with that.
So tell me a little bit about Rocket. What's he like?
He's spicy. In fact, when I didn't know he was named Rocket until I saw your little video. And so I told her I was going to name him Spicy because he's so spicy. He has never been around humans, doesn't like humans, he's not a baby. And the other two that I have are friendly to people, like people, they know people, give them food. Rocket didn't know that when he came here. He had no idea that he was going to get fed, watered, and be okay. And now he's starting to perk up, but he's not being friendly, which is a great thing, because when I release these three, he's for sure going to make it. And once you release them, you never quite know if you've made them wild enough. I try to let them fish in little ponds. I try to teach them how to dig up stuff, but you just don't know how they're going to make it out there, but you do your best.
So tell us, what do you need from us? How can we help?
This year, because I just moved here, I bought a rabbit cage. So this cage is not adequate. They get clean, they get water, they get ice, but it's just too small. So I have a guy that'll make me one, and the labor and the material cost me $800. So if I could get some fundraising for just this cage, then next year, when I get 6 or 8 of them, they can all be out here and go release together.
You heard Tammy. What we need is $800. If you guys could donate, every little bit counts, and I will have information on donations in the link above. Thank you so much. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks.